Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake here. Just at work. Another overnight. Gotta love it. Money. Anyways, so don't you hate it when you're judged based on how you look? I know that might sound like a cliche question or a dumbass question, but let me explain something to you. I'm a father to 7 children, okay? I'm a security guard. And I am judged on the way I look every single day. I am judged by the people who have known me in the past. I am judged by people that don't even know my name, okay? Who've never even seen me or heard of me at all. And it's really upsetting because I'm not a bad dude, you know? Like, okay, so I'm tatted up. Both arms, my throat, my neck, gauges, septum pierced, all that, okay? So, but the thing is, I'm not a bad dude. Like, I will literally give you my shirt off my back, whether I've known you 2 years or if I've known you 2 minutes. Doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm a charitable person, you know, and the problem with today's society is you have to fit in society's norms when that's not how the world works, man. That's not how life is. Like, if I thought that way, like I had to fit into society's norms, I would act a certain way. I'd be fake, and by fake I mean I would say I have all this money and I do all these nice things and I do all this when really it's actually on the expense of my parents, or it's actually all fake, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a bunch of different people on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook portray something that they're not, you know. I got into this get-rich scheme bull crap at home that actually was a lie. You know, it started out great, then I learned that they lied about what you had to do to join. You know, you had to pay money, they said, but actually you really didn't. You could get in for free. And I'm really sick and tired of me going into a restaurant or me going to the playground with my children being looked at and judged. I've actually had parents take their kids off of the park because I don't know if they thought I was some criminal and like I'd been to prison or what, but that's not who I am, you know. And I think everyone should say fuck it. You know, say fuck it. Like, don't let it bother you. You know, my 8-year-old son's autistic. He doesn't let one damn thing bother him. And I have learned a lot from that boy. I have learned patience. I have learned, you know, people's judgments do not matter. In the beginning, because, you know, he is my stepson, but I call him my son because he doesn't have a father except for me. In the beginning, when we would go to the store, I didn't know what to do when people were staring because he was stimming or making noises or anything like that. And after a while, I realized it doesn't bother him. Why the hell should it bother me? You know? And that's how I started doing things. That's how I started going to the store. Started going to the store, not giving a shit whether he was stimming or he was, you know, dancing in place. And his favorite movie is Happy Feet, and it suits him well because he's constantly moving his feet, you know, because he's constantly stimming. So we call him Happy Feet Junior. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing. It's amazing that people, the ignorance from some people, the uneducated people who will look at, you know, my son or me or anybody else that either is covered in tattoos, has a disability or whatever, and judge them, when in fact they're throwing stones when they live in a glass house. You know, they have so many skeletons in their closet. If that door opens just a little bit, you know, they'll be ruined. And oh my God, I can't live with myself. Like, get out of here. You know, I have so many skeletons, man. It's not even funny. Like, I could fill up 150 graveyards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't care. And neither should we. You know, the only person in charge of your happiness is you. You are in charge of your happiness, not me, not John, not Joe, not your mom, not your dad, not your uncle, not your granny, nobody. You are in charge of your happiness, and never let somebody trick you out of your position or take your happiness away. You make yourself happy. You make yourself unhappy. You know, I mean, there are mental health you know, illnesses and stuff that make us that other ways, you know, depressed, anxiety, bipolar, so many different things. You know, I have bipolar disorder and depression, along with ADHD, but I don't let that control me. You know, I find myself sometimes getting in a slump, and I have to remember the things that I have. And if I, you know, I'm a recovering drug addict of almost 3 years now, and I remind myself like what I have now compared to what I used to have. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This video was pretty much to tell you guys, like, screw what everyone says. Don't worry about it. And if you have a problem with what somebody is saying, remember that they are either jealous, they either are guilty themselves of something, or they are looking up to you and don't know how to say that, you know. So please remember, you are in control of your happiness. You and you only. Stay tuned for more.